Look at this strip. This is Branson, Missouri, where I worked as the #1 closer in the timeshare industry. With a 65% close rate, my revenue depended entirely on my physical ability to stand in front of a room, pitch hard, and close deals. Then look at this notice from March 2020. The entire industry shut down overnight. Because my revenue model required my physical presence, my income dropped to zero instantly. I had no systems in place, no backup plan. This is the hospital room where the collapse compounded. Over a very short period, my younger brother was killed. Then my sister died from blood clots. Soon after, I woke up connected to these machines, fighting blood clots in both lungs, the exact condition that killed her. Add a C2 to T2 spinal fusion, and I was left in a wheelchair with partial paralysis. Some days I had zero energy. On a good day, I had 2 hours. Lying in that bed, knowing I couldn't physically hustle my way out of this deficit, I had a binary choice: die or build. I chose to build. If you are at rock bottom right now, before we go any further, grab a pen, a piece of paper, and a 15-minute timer. Most importantly, you need absolute honesty about your current situation. Motivation evaporates when you are sick, grieving, or completely broke. If your life has stopped working, you do not need hope or hype. You need a rigid system to pull you out of survival mode and force daily physical movement. Step 1. Write down the one specific area of your life that is currently failing. Do not sugarcoat it. Identify the frozen zone, whether it is your bank account, your physical health, or your career. Look at this framework. These are the 5 decisions. Decision 1. Find your anchor. For me, it was my wife and sons. You must identify exactly who you are staying alive for. Decision 2. Stop trading time for money. If your income requires your physical presence, you have a vulnerability, not a business. Decision 3. Start building from impossible conditions. Do not wait until you feel fully recovered or until the timing is right. Decision 4. Turn grief into fuel. The hardest thing you have survived must become the raw material you use to build. Decision 5. Choose systems over hustle. Willpower is a finite resource. You must rely on automated processes that execute the work while you rest, heal, or handle life's emergencies. Until you accept these realities, tactics will fail you. You cannot rebuild a life you refuse to see clearly. Truth removes the illusions keeping you stuck, clearing the way for actual progress. Now we move to execution. This is the 15-minute rebuild method. It is designed specifically to break paralysis without requiring high energy levels or massive time commitments. Look at this tracker. Step 1 is to log your frozen zone. Take the exact area of failure you wrote down earlier and put it in the first column. For this example, we will use money. Step 2 is defining a 2-inch action. This must be a microscopic, easily executable task that moves you slightly forward. If your zone is money, the action is not create a massive budget. The action is save $5. Step 3 requires strict boundaries. Set your timer for exactly 15 minutes. Review your expenses or execute that small action strictly within this window. When the timer stops, you stop working. Step 4 is documentation. Look at the final column. You must log the outcome to create documented proof of your progress. You have successfully restored movement. Action precedes clarity. By shrinking the target to a microscopic task and boxing it into 15 minutes, you eliminate the need for motivation. You bypass the brain's overwhelming fear of starting over and force physical momentum. You have momentum today. The next question is, how do you hand that exact action off to a machine so it happens automatically tomorrow? Look at these gears. You scale progress by replacing human willpower with a mechanical system. When you build automated routines, the work continues compounding while you sleep, recover, or grieve. You stop fighting friction and let the system carry the weight. To scale these habits, I built the Unkillable Ecosystem. It is a curriculum of 15 specific programs designed to guide you from rock bottom to a fully automated income. This roadmap demonstrates the sequence. You cannot skip ahead. Every program unlocks in order, beginning with mindset and ending with the health adaptive business. The sequence is the system itself, ensuring your foundation is stable before you add complex operations. The engine that drives you through this entire roadmap is the 15-minute rebuild method you just learned. You use those short windows of energy to complete one block, which then feeds your momentum directly into the next. When your income relies on sequenced automation instead of your physical energy, a bad health day does not destroy your business. Scaling this way builds a permanent safety net, ensuring a future crisis never costs you your livelihood again. If you executed that 15-minute block, you generated real momentum from impossible conditions. You stopped waiting to feel ready and forced progress anyway. Watch this assembly. Every empire starts as a single foundation stone. The microscopic action you took today is that stone. By repeating the system, that small movement multiplies into a massive, load-bearing structure capable of supporting your entire life. You may have lost your career, your health, or your savings, but as long as you are breathing, your story is not finished. Go to the link in the description to download the free 5 Decisions Guide or join the Unkillable community today. Stop surviving, start building.